Each year, forklift-related incidents account for approximately 85 deaths and 34,900 serious injuries. Forklift-related citations last year were just over 4 million. However, this amount is dwarfed by the estimated 7.4 billion in direct and indirect costs of these incidents. Forklifts are a powerful tool. Misjudging how dangerous they can be is all too common. Forklift-related injuries and accidents stem from predictable everyday behaviors as well as common workplace conditions that you can be on the lookout for, prevent, and correct. Forklift overturns account for the most forklift-related deaths and are possibly the simplest to prevent. The act of putting on a seatbelt every time you operate a forklift will prevent operators from falling or jumping when a forklift overturns and then being crushed between the ground and the forklift. A forklift will tip so quickly there is no chance of jumping clear of the forklift. Being in the habit of always snapping on your seatbelt every time you use the forklift, no matter how short the duration, is the only way to ensure you have it on if someday your forklift overturns. Do not overload the forklift. Slow down on corners and brake gently. This is especially important when the mast is raised, which causes the forklift to become tipsy, even with light loads. Tip-overs occur most frequently when the truck is driven in reverse and turned with the mast elevated. Avoid turning on slopes and ramps. Anytime you travel adjacent to a slope, such as when turning on a ramp, you risk overturning. When you must negotiate a ramp, go straight up or straight down the ramp. Backing down the ramp is the norm when a load is on the forks. Beware of curbs, ramps, uneven ground, soft ground, and surfaces that will not support the weight of the forklift. Inspect the area. Beware of open dock doors, edge of docks, ramps, and platforms. Wear your seatbelt. Inspect condition and capacity of trailers before entering. Besides the obvious failure of the trailer floor, the trailer in the photo is also not chalked. Worker on foot struck by forklift is the second most common cause of forklift fatalities. Train operators to drive safe speeds. Many factors play into this. How well can you see ahead? Are there intersections, other traffic? How heavy or stable is your load? Heavy loads require more time to stop and can be upset by hard braking. Slow down at corners and doorways and sound your horn. Always look in the direction of travel, especially when backing, or use a spotter for added safety. Keep pedestrian and forklift traffic separated. Recommend providing and training on proper use of facility traffic paint lines at separate man doors apart from garage doors to keep forklift and pedestrian traffic separated. Do not let chatty pedestrians walk next to the forklift. Secure the load. Box, band, or wrap stacked and loose loads. Tilt forks back when traveling. Taller loads can be ratchet strapped to the mast for added safety. Loads falling off the forks or off a pallet above can kill. Keep pedestrians back when handling overhead loads. Refuse to work until they back up. Train workers on foot to recognize the hazards of forklift areas. Don't assume the operator sees you. When approaching a forklift, make eye contact with the operator before you make your way through the operating space. Use designated pedestrian walkways and man doors. Keep your distance. Never place your body between the path of the forklift and any fixed object like a wall, storage racks, bollards, etc. Never walk under a load or place any part of your body under the load or the forks. Keep back from overhead loads, being handled, placed, or pulled from racks. This is when objects fall. Refer to OSHA's forklift standards, which are covered by the 1910.178 Powered Industrial Truck Standard. Employers and trainers must be familiar with these minimum requirements as well as equipment-specific information to properly manage safe and compliant operations, equipment, and operator training certification. For more resources and information on this subject, refer to osha.gov/powered industrial trucks or contact WisCon consultation with questions and to assist with your workplace hazard assessments.